I think graffiti in its history...
Medium is the message.
Yeah. Even a small tag in Singapore is more powerful than a huge mural that I painted, definitely. Because that small tag means someone went against the law to say that I was here.
I saw you do this one.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you.
It cheers up my day every day.
Thank you.
Good to see.
Thank you. I'm Yew Chong. I'm a Singaporean. I grew up in Chinatown, Singapore, and that's where we are. I was an accountant for over 25 years until last July. For slightly less than a year, I have called myself a more-time artist. So in 2015, while I was taking a break from work, I decided to try mural painting. I would describe my works as evoking a sense of nostalgia. It is semi-realistic, amateurish, because I know that I'm not trained in art. This is my favorite mural. Actually, this is my most intimate mural because this mural depicts my old home in Chinatown. When I was a little boy, I lived in this type of home, 2 streets away. My grandmother used to be a seamstress also, making blankets like this. This is me and my siblings. Guess who's me? This one. And that's my mom, frying the New Year cake. My father used to draw on the streets. When he was a little boy, he used to use a chalk, draw on the floor, and then it would have attracted like crowds to watch him draw on the streets. That's really street art.
What we are is a community of like style writers, illustrators who happen to like painting on walls.
And I think we set ourselves to be one of the more inclusive urban art collectives in Singapore. We started off as MACC, Malay and Chinese crew. And we started Rascals, and then we have 4, 3, 4, and then now we're 13. For me personally, it's a personal, I'm a minority, and a lot of subcultures in Singapore are started by minority Malay males. I've grown up with institutionalized racism. I still get scanned by the cops in the train station because of who I am, racial profiling. I couldn't serve a lot of things in the army. I wanted to be a sniper, but I couldn't because I'm Malay and Muslim, right?
So we did an exhibition. We crowdsourced for like illegal graffiti from 2000s to 2010. And then we recreated.
It's like opening a present.
1:24, right? Scale. So these were all inside these boxes, but all of these spaces had like spy cams. So people who look into these slots will actually have their eyes recorded live and then fed. So in the TV room is all eyes. It's called matas, which means eye, but also local colloquial term mata means cops.
So we're at Kampung Glam, but like we're not around the Haji Lane area, we're around the Aliwal. So we're gonna be showing you some artworks that you can find in the more hidden spots around Arab Street. I don't even know what's here now. So this is a piece by Slack.
He's one of the first few who ever got caught by cops. And this was in like early 2000s.
This piece is by Has.
SJ. He's got a studio down at 67 Aliwal Street. Yeah.
It's like a tourist magnet.
Yeah, this is my piece for Singapore Heritage Festival this year. And it became quite a controversial piece. It's on the Gedung Kuning, which is a yellow mansion. So I think one of them who used to live here kind of got pissed that an artwork as such was painted on her granddaddy's wall.
You know, because of the context, the history of the building, and the story that he was trying to portray on the walls, they didn't want to show that. You know,
The
like,
negative side of history. I mean, we teach our kids in school a Holocaust happened, the Americans dropped 2 atomic bombs.
Yeah.
And you know, I can't paint a mural that depicted like a tragedy in Kampung Glam. And it's a very obscure tale. He wrote to like Straits Time Forum and then it became like a big thing. You know, so the mural is gonna be removed, I think, soon.
it's a temporary one.
But I think I enjoyed the kind of dialogue, because if not, it's just going to be another wallpaper for me. I think art should move and engage people in that sense, especially art in public spaces, right? It's for the public.
And this is the mural. Look, people are appreciating the murals. Hello, I'm the artist. Do you believe?
Wow. I don't know.
You don't know. I'm really the artist. So this is called the Cantonese Opera mural, which I painted last month as a gift to my beloved Chinatown. I collaborated this with a community chest to help raise funds. I painted this whole opera stage based on memories of me with my second aunt running all over Chinatown looking for stages like this. And can you even see the finer details, the good old days where people put a cigarette on the head and the postures, right? And they had the pigtail. Some of the nicest things I've heard about my works are that they feel really happy after seeing my works. Nostalgia is nostalgia, and it evokes really good memories. And some of them even cried in front of the murals. And that's me. That's my sign-off. And with the same ruler as the one you saw over there just now.
Welcome to the Blackbook Studios. Blackbook is pretty much the first physical graffiti store. If we were talking about the most frequently painted surfaces in Singapore, this whole stretch would be it. This is a community-funded wall, so the whole like graffiti community chipped in and like built the walls together, so that there's more spaces, more independent spaces, which is not skate park. Skate park is actually quite regulated in terms of what you can paint there.
I think Singapore being Singapore, in the near future, I don't see that the government or the related agencies will totally let loose to artists. Do whatever you like on the streets. No, that will not be possible in Singapore.
Young kids have been arrested for painting at skate parks. At Bishan Skate Park, at Bedok Reservoir Skate Park. They see Sunset Skate Park and they see pieces, so they think they can. But I'm like, it's a young kid, he doesn't know. You know? Or most of us, Rascals especially, we work a lot with the Arts Council. But it allows us to protect our community.
Frankly, because I have only been in this scene for about 3 years, I haven't really had the opportunity and chance to meet all those street artists. I've just met a few. In fact, I have collaborated with a few, including Rascals.
This basically is like a kind of like a Singapore graffiti street art HQ where people come here, gather and chill and get a couple of cans.
Paint the wall.
We don't need to apply for permit or like get sponsors or permission. It's just come here, barbecue and start having your own parties, potluck and stuff like that. You bring your families, we get kids running around.
Basically, our kids grew up here.
People who travel to Singapore, they will come to this area.
I remember once upon a time, Singapore had its own spray paint brand. Zenith. Yeah.
That was the first cans developed by Blackbook.
Yes, yes. Let's go and walk some more.
Okay, I can show you one more. Across the road.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I painted this mural last year. This was a very iconic man selling the paper masks and puppets in the 70s, 80s. His name is Yo Bangkok, but lots of tourists took pictures and he even appeared in the postcards. This is the first tall mural in Chinatown that I painted. It's 2-story high. You can see a Chinese family and an Indian Muslim family living side by side each other, in fact in the same household, which was common in those good old days. I don't really care whether a piece of art on the street or in the museum has a message or no message. It's just plain art. It's for people to interpret. I don't think so that art necessarily needs to have whether a political message or evoking a feeling. It's all up to the artist. It can be anything. It can be just even trying to clear the minds of whoever sees it. 谢谢，谢谢，谢谢。
Like if you walk around like this area, you'd probably see random things like toilets with tags on them.
So this is the way we circumvent the whole vandalism thing, right? These are all rubbish which belongs here anyway. So we're just painting on rubbish which has been left. So whose problem is it like that? We're just highlighting that's rubbish. Yeah, that's what I painted. I mean, this was done as part of a STB campaign. And I like the position of it, where it's situated, because it's hidden. So when you turn, then you can see something which is colorful. And to me, the most important part is the hand. Yeah. The suit. That's the corporate people, you know, the hardworking person. It doesn't have a face because we're all using our hands to work. And I did my hand in my style, and I didn't expect them to approve it. And they said, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, okay. So at least I get to show something which is me.